us now is Dash head coach Fran Alonso. Fran, your overall thoughts on your first win as the manager of this club?
I think it's a very special day for the team. I thought the atmosphere created was incredible. The fans were a 10 out of 10. Was fantastic, sold out, full stadium, quite impressive. I thought both teams, try to get the win, and I think at the end we got this, amazing reward. In the kept fighting and get the reward that I thought in the second half we deserve, and absolutely delighted for the girls. I'm very very proud of them.
Awesome, thank you for that. We'll go to Dustin.
Hey Fran, congrats on the win.
Thank you very much.
Hey, in the second half, obviously you guys scored 3 goals coming back from being down. What changed offensively for your team in that second half?
Yeah, I thought we did obviously we make a very important change. I thought we swapped the both sides of centre backs for two reasons, but I thought that gave us a very clean playing out, which was very very important for us. We make them run a lot. They commit so many players in the first line of pressing, and then we were able to exploit at times the spacing behind. So yeah, that's what I changed. But I think the desire of the team is what I highlighted more in the second half. Even with the 2-2 in the 93rd minute, we were, everyone was shouting from the bench. We wanted to try to win the game. We know the game was there for the taking, and we wanted to gamble, to risk. We say many times that we are brave. We didn't want the draw. We wanted the win, and I'm absolutely delighted that we got it. But yeah, I thought in the first half we weren't as good. We make a few mistakes. One of them cost us the goal, and create a couple of chances. But I thought the team was much better in the second half. So I'm very very happy.
And then Diana scored 2 goals. It looked like you guys were trying to get her involved a lot in the second half, playing through her. How important is it for a striker like Diana to get her first 2 goals of the season? To get her form for the rest of the games.
Yeah, I'm absolutely delighted for her. I thought not only because of the goals, I thought she did a great work for the team. She worked so hard. She got a very important role today for us, and I think she did it very very well, especially in this second half. And yeah, I'm absolutely delighted. She worked hard, and she was a little bit unlucky not to be with us part of the precision, because she was obviously she got the honor of represent her country in the Gold Cup. But now we can start to see that she's growing each week, and is a very important player for us. So delighted for her, and delighted for every other player, the one that came on the pitch and the one that didn't come onto the pitch, because the one that didn't come on the pitch, they helped this week a lot to prepare training.
Thanks, Fran.
Thank you.
Theo, we'll go to you next.
Hi, Fran. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
More than anything, congratulations.
Thank you.
What a result, talking to people, journalists, fans around the league. As a pure spectacle, I think that was one of the most enjoyable NWSL games people have ever seen. So for pure fun, congratulations, and obviously a big result.
Thank you.
First off, Dustin touched on it. It felt like, connections weren't really there at the back, and the Bay FC press looked quite good. What did you say to your players at half time? Because it felt like for the first hour, this was not going to be Houston's night, and that pressure on trying to play it out from the back was not going to pay off. Yeah,
well, that's why we got a coaching team with. I won't repeat some words that were said at halftime, obviously, but yeah, we changed. As I say, we did a couple of tactical adjustments, and I think they really help us. We also see the side of both centre backs, especially on the left side, that give us a very comfortable playing out. They try to screen that pass, and then and then they have to do a lot of running backwards, and that took a little bit of energy from them. So the pressing then was less efficient. But yeah, it was mainly, apart from the adjustments, it was about the desire, the passion, and try to we wanted to win the game, and we never even talk about the draw all week. We know we were playing a very very strong team. But we wanted the win, and I think this belief was what at the end got us this win, and I'm delighted that that was a good game end to end, and this is what we love, full stadium, end to end, both teams trying to win the game at the end. Thankfully we are in the good side, but this is what we are all about. Attacking minded, taking risk. If we concede 2 but score 3, then that's brilliant. It's better than 1-0. So from that point of view as well, delighted. I think everyone that came to the stadium enjoyed today, despite obviously for them they didn't see their team win, but I think they got a very very good game of football with two teams giving everything to try to get the 3 points.
Do you feel like Houston got more chances when the game started becoming more transitional and more open?
Yeah, so normally, normally we want to be like a possession-based team, but when the opponent press so aggressive and with 5, then the space is obviously behind. So the game became a little bit more transitional for us. Still, we managed to beat this first pressing line quite a few times, and that gave us a lot of options going forward. Playing, and then I thought we were quite good as well in the final third at times in the second half. With the rotation, the triangles, we get good possession in their half at the spell. So overall, obviously, again, obviously it's a very important win for us. Our first win of the season. But again, I say the same that I've been saying the last 2 games. We are far away from the performance that we really want. But this definitely is going to be a performance that gives us a lot of confidence and a lot of belief in what we are doing together. And it's a performance of heart, of passion, and of in the way it came, the 3 points. I think is fantastic for us in terms of morale.
Last one for me. Can you talk about Avery Patterson? I thought that substitution on the hour really changed the game, and her directness kind of opened it up. And you saw her involved in the first goal. Talk me through what was behind that sub and her performance tonight.
Yeah, we knew obviously at that time they have even before Avery came, they have Asisat in that side. So we were trying to break that pressing line. I think Kiki did, even before the substitution, Kiki did very well, and she was driven, but you could see that she was getting tired, and that position was for me very very important to try to get the team out of the pitch. And I think Avery came and did fantastic. She got plenty of energy. She's a player that is high in confidence despite being a rookie, and obviously she started the 2 previous games. So what she's doing at training, she's doing many things well because the coaching team got confident in her, and today she showed one more than is going to be an important player for us. So yeah, I agree with you that she gave us a lot of energy, a lot of clean playing out on the right side, and as a result we create a few chances because of that.
Manny, go ahead.
Yeah, Fran, congrats on the win.
Thank you, man.
Mentioned just before, touching on Theo, Avery Patterson, Kiki Van Zanten, and Amanda West, rookies coming from the draft, having a great impact on the team. Do you say that the rookies of this team have a boost in confidence in the squad to offer either starting or substituting into this team?
Yeah, I love to work. I done it all my career. I love to work with young players. One of my favorite parts of being in the position I am is to develop young players. And if they train hard, if they train well, they get rewarded. I don't mind, age. Today was a potentially intimidating atmosphere for a young player because it's 20,000 people creating an incredible atmosphere, very loud. So it could be intimidating, but I didn't say any of our rookies were intimidated today. Why? Because they know they got the trust of their head coach, and when they do well and they train well, they will get the reward of playing. Sometimes from the starting 11, sometimes coming from the bench, sometimes maybe they won't play, but definitely I think they are key part of the roster and key of what we are trying to build here at Houston, of trying to develop as well, young players into hopefully future stars.
And lastly, last question for me. I just wanted to see how your emotions were the last man of the game. I think on the broadcast, the cameras were on you, getting the winner, then getting the tie, and getting the winner again. Does that capture your emotion as a coach? Just having those ups and downs?
Yeah, of course, 100%. I'm a very passionate man. I try to install this into the team. In the last minutes of the game, I was jumping around saying to the team, just attack with the 2-2. I say, let's go, believe. We always say we want to be brave. then a point is never good enough against any opponent. We have to try to get the win. Sometimes maybe we get punished, but sometimes we will get the reward. Like today, overall I thought we deserved because of our quality at time, but also because our desire of getting it. And yeah, that pretty much obviously I was absolutely gutted when we conceded 2-2, and I was over the moon when we scored 3-2. So today I was in the good side. In game one, I was in totally the opposite side. It was a very, very hard defeat to take, and it was heartbreaking for me. So yeah, I try to control my emotions in front of the players, but inside is obviously when you are very passionate and you care so much about what you do, sometimes you see this. But I think it's a good thing.
We hope to see that more. Felicidades por la victoria.
Me too. I hope to see more like today. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys. I'll be back
Thank you,
with
guys.
D here shortly. Thank you, Fran.
Thank you.